beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk about things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we are going to talk about what you can do to manifest your special person back, or maybe your dream partner in. So maybe you haven't met them yet. Maybe you have, and there's this separation phase and they've ghosted you and you're wondering, what did I do? We are going to talk about that in this video. So I have 5 ways to manifest them back or to manifest a new partner in. Here we go. Before we start our 5, I want to just make this clear. Was the person you were with a narcissist? Okay. And if you don't know what a narcissist is, highly recommend Google it, watch YouTube videos. There's so much good content out there to educate you. But essentially, a narcissist is somebody who will make you feel like your reality is not real. So if you go to them with your feelings and emotions and they tell you that they're not real, narcissistic behavior. If they do not want you to excel, if they are not cheering you on and pushing you to be healthier, pushing you to grow in a healthy way, not in a demeaning way. If they're doing it in a demeaning way, they are considered a narcissist. If they very rarely apologize, they tend to be narcissists. You have to really ask yourself, the person that you came to this video thinking about, are they really healthy for you? Are you latching on to this partnership because it feels like home? You feel like you've known them your whole life, but in reality, they're leaving you breadcrumbs and ghosting you, and they're not being kind to you when they were with you. And they're always making you chase them. They're always trying to keep you in a box. So if these are all like, oh my gosh, that's me, that's me, that's me, you do not want to watch this video because you don't want to manifest that person back. You want to watch this video to call in a new partner, a sovereign partner, somebody that is whole and they're genuine and they have such a good heart and they're putting themselves aside to work with you, to talk to you, to listen to you, to do things for you. But they're also not abandoning themselves to do these things for you. They are staying in their truth. They're still living their own life. So before I give you my 5 ways, I just really want you to think about that. I don't want you manifesting a narcissist back in your life. And the reason why we tend to attract a narcissist is because maybe one of our parents had those traits, or maybe a grandparent did, or a sibling, and it feels comfortable because it's what you grew up with. And we have to break out of that comfort zone and say, no more. I am no longer going to put up with somebody that does not love me with unconditional love, where they just look at you and they smile because you're just so darn adorable. Narcissists don't do that. Nope. They will never just say, you're just adorable. I just love you so much. They're always picking you apart and they're trying to push you to do things their way. So let's get that clear. All right. Your first thing that you can do to manifest your partner back is to set them free. So you have to cut all energetic cords, not literally cut your cords, because if you're energetically attached to somebody, we don't want to cut that cord because that might be painful. So in our mind, we have to say, okay, I've been thinking about my person a lot and pulling them energetically back into my life and wondering what they're doing. Are they dating somebody else? We have to pause, tap the brakes, say, Michelle said, I'm not going to think these thoughts. This is not what I want to do right now. I want to focus on me in my life. I want to set this person free. Okay. You want to set them free, meaning send them off to go date other people. Be so whole and so grounded in who you are that you know that if they go date other people, they will be looking for you in every person they date. They'll date somebody and be like, I'm just using my name as an example. That's not Michelle. I miss Michelle. They're going to date the next person. Michelle would have said that differently, or Michelle would have understood this. So you want to encourage them in your mind. You want to say, go ahead. I want you to go date other people. I want to set you free so that when you eventually do come back, you truly know that this partnership is what you want. Because then when you come back and you have that sacred union and you both are feeling so sure that this is it, you're not going to question it 2 years into your marriage or just a sacred partnership. You don't have to get married, but whatever your heart wants. When you're 2 years into that, you're not going to sit there and go, I wonder if they've always wanted if they could do better, or I wonder if they are wanting to date somebody else. You're giving them that opportunity to learn what is truly right for them. Sometimes people need to separate to do some healing, to learn this independence, this strength, this sovereignty, that you can be okay if everything was taken from you, your person, your job, your money. We have to know that we are okay no matter what, because we are connected to a higher source that is always going to bring us the next best thing. So if something is removed from your life, that means the universe is going to bring you something better. And it could be that same person, but in a more healed vibration, and they're feeling good and they're feeling ready to be with you. But first they needed to go do some healing. So we have to set them free to go heal, go explore, go date other people, make sure that this connection is what you want. And then when they come back, this is going to be number 2. When they come back, what do you do? How do you not maybe push them away, or how do you not scare them off, and how do you not cling to them because you're so excited that they're back and you've been waiting? How do you not kind of wreck it? And what you do is you go at tiptoe speed. If they send you a 1-line text, you send them a 1-line text. You be very gentle, because they're coming back to test the waters. They're coming back to see, are you still codependent? Are you still going to cling on to them and need them and cry when they leave you? Or are you this new healed sovereign being that you're like, okay, you're here, let's do this. If you don't want to be here, that's okay. I'll find somebody new. And you're just really proud of yourself that you're in that space, that you're not needing somebody so desperately, because you know that you're fine on your own. Okay, so number 1 is setting them free. Number 2 is when they come back, what are you going to do? How are you going to not self-sabotage? Okay. Number 3 is send them love when you are setting them free. So the minute you start to think about them and you're wanting them back, and you're like, when are they going to come back? They're not doing the work. I want them to do the work. They're not doing their healing, or they're off dating other people. Pause. I just want them to be happy. And you distract yourself. The minute you think a thought wanting them to come back, pause. I just want them to be happy. And you distract yourself. See if you can shift your energy over and over and over again. Make it a pattern in your mind to stop the thought and shift and go do you. Okay. Which leads into number 4, take care of you. Find your joy. When you are in your highest vibration, if you are truly heart connected to another person in their heart, when you're vibrating at a high vibration and you're feeling good and you're in your joy and you're doing your mission, you're going to attract them back to you. But if you're outside of yourself, abandoning yourself, only focused on them, that pushes them away. So you have to be focused in your heart, in your joy, in what brings you happiness, which is spending time with your family, laughing with friends, building an income for yourself with your creativity or your passions, doing fun things, being playful. When you're doing that, your heart is vibrating at a certain level, a certain frequency, and your partner will feel that frequency energetically, and they'll call you, they'll text you, and they'll just be like, I'm here and I don't know why I'm here, but I'm just here. It's like they don't even know why they're being so pulled to you. It's because you're taking care of you. And when 2 whole people are finally in their truth, and they're whole and they're not needing the other person, that's when the universe wants you to come together, because now it knows that you're going to be in an unconditional bond, meaning you're not going to be leaning on each other and obsessing over each other and worrying and getting jealous and all of these things. You are going to be cheering each other on. All right, the last one, number 5, is all about radiating love. So when you're in the vibration of love, you are consistently giving it and receiving it. Receiving it is a huge part, because when you're open to other people's love, whether it's a hug, whether it's a gift, and I've spoken about this in other videos, when you're opening your body and your mind and your heart up to this idea that you're worthy of love, that's when you pull it in. And that's when it stays, because you feel in your body that you are love. So you are going to attract love, and love is just going to want to come chase you. So, and that means you might also be getting messages from exes. You might be getting messages from old friends, and they're just jumping into your phone and they're like, hi. And you're like, why are they texting me? It's because they feel your energy. They've once been connected to you. So forever now, they're going to know when you're happy, when you're doing good, when you're making money, when you're on your mission. So we have to be love. We have to be love to attract love. And how do we be love? We give it, we receive it. And when we're receiving it, we have to be aware of what it looks like. It's maybe you're driving down the road and somebody lets you out in front of them. That's love. When you're in a store and somebody holds the door for you, that's love. So essentially you have to be mindful throughout your day to see all of these nice acts that people are doing for you. And it's the universe jumping into these people's bodies and showing you how you're always being taken care of. So as you implement these 5 tools to attract or pull in or call in a new person or attract that person back, in reality, you're just taking care of you and living a really wonderful life. Like if we go through that list again, you're setting them free. It's like you're kind of forgetting about them, right? You're sending them love, which is really lovely. That's being in your truth and being in your love. And then you're being cautious when they do come back to not self-sabotage and to not go back into your codependency patterns of, I need this person. What if they ghost me again? What am I going to do? Am I going to keep messaging them? No, you're going to let them be free, because if they ghost again, then maybe they're not right for you. And maybe you deserve better. And maybe the lesson is for you to fully let go and say, universe, I deserve better. I am love. They are not a match to that. Please send me love. And what a beautiful lesson that is. You are powerful human beings. You are magic. You can call in whatever you want. And that's why I started this video saying, be mindful of what you're calling in. You do not want to call in a narcissist, somebody that wants to control you, keep you in a box, wants to criticize you, tell you that your feelings are not real. A sovereign partner will encourage you to share your feelings. They'll sit there patiently and listen. They will want to know what's on your heart. They're going to want to know what makes you feel good. These are all things you need to look for. And in partnerships, I always say we have to look for what's missing. So somebody might be love bombing you and feeding you all the right things to say. And, they're saying all the right things, but then are they taking action following up with those words? That's a huge sign you're dating a narcissist, is when somebody doesn't follow up with the action. They say, and they don't do. So use these 5 tools to help you call in that higher love that you deserve. And you better come back and comment and tell me about it, because it's happening this week. In the next 2 weeks, there's a lot of people coming into love. And when you come into love, you also come into money. So open up those wallets, open up those bank accounts, and be willing to receive it all at once. Journal, I am so grateful now that I'm receiving my abundance and my love at the same time. And it happened so fast. Give it a like if you like that sentence, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the support on my channel. It means so much to me. All right, peace out.